That's better. There's red dots there. That means we's live.
All right. Don't touch the microphone. Jesus Christ. All right. Is it supposed to be live now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No, that's the previous one.
That's that one. That's ours because that's the face I'm making now.
No. Is it supposed to be live now? Yep.
That's it. That's us.
Live now?
Yep.
That's it. That's us. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live, pal. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Not touching shit.
I know, right? Hoo-wee. Okay. What episode number is this?
464.
All right.
Let me just hit this record button since I just realized we got to do this all over again.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Live from HWR HQ in Houston, Texas. It's the 464th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris. We are country.
A mouthful of garlic toast over there.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Well, is it good? Do you appreciate
Delicious.
it? Okay, delicious. I think I overcooked it, but it's all good. If you like it, that's all that matters, right? If you're watching this live, thank you so much today, guys. We very much appreciate it, especially since our first time going live this evening. We kind of had technical difficulty, but we are back live and in color right now. So yeah, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, thank you so much. Make sure you log into your account. That way you could chat along with us on the live chat. And I have that pulled up right here on my handy dandy smartphone. And you could, just say hi, fact check, ask us questions, talk shit, whatever. I'll see it and I'll try to involve you as best as I can in the show. Now, if you're not watching this live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or, just drop a comment down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We should petition to create an unlike button.
An unlike there's a thumbs down button.
Nice.
You could do that.
Unlike us.
No, don't don't do that. That hurts the algorithm, bro.
In the world of pro wrestling, a reaction is better than no reaction.
But not in the world of YouTube. YouTube doesn't see it that way. Fucking Zuck.
What the Zuck?
What the Zuck? Yeah. All right. They don't appreciate heels in the real world.
Damn.
Oh, all right. Chris, my man.
It's been a minute.
Woo!
How you been, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Catching my breath. It's good.
Catching your breath.
Yeah. Move around a lot, man.
Yeah? Where'd you go?
Man, last time we were in this room, we were giving our predictions for AEW. All in.
That's right. Y'all
Texas.
Yeah. You went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was that experience? Was it packed out? Was it fun?
It was worth it to see my nephew's enjoyment.
Okay.
But I don't know how serious to take this because a part of me wants to applaud Tony Khan for the gumption.
The gumption
of making a goddamn 7-hour-long wrestling pay-per-view.
Okay.
To not only go against NXT Great American Bash, which, full disclosure, I tried watching it 3 days later and slept through it all.
Okay.
And it ate through the first hour of Saturday night's main event.
All right.
My ass was so fucking sore, I thought I just left prison.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I sympathize for the LGBTQ community. I feel ya. Woo!
Wow.
Showered up against the wall for weeks. That PTSD get hard. That was a marathon of a show.
Yeah.
A marathon. And me as a fan of AEW, the things that I wanted to see happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't leave with like buyer's remorse in a sense.
Okay.
But AEW did what AEW does. Is bam, 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 without giving stuff to breathe, without letting stuff air out, without spreading it over so that you can actually get more mileage and more impact of the story you have in front of you.
Right.
And I'll give you an example. The tag match, the 3-team tag match between Jet Speed, the Patriarchy, and the Hurt Syndicate.
Okay.
Right? Hurt Syndicate wins. Cool. In a span of 5 minutes, Hurt Syndicate wins. Christian Cage gets turned on by his children.
Right. By the rest of the Patriarchy.
And Edge comes back to save him.
Yeah.
And then cuts the promo of go find yourself.
Right. He saves him, but he kind of doesn't save him.
Yeah. How did Edge know?
Well, why was he saves him, but he doesn't align with him.
Why was he there? Like, how did he know that at that moment in that match, I need to be there for Christian because I know at this moment they're going to turn on him?
Good point.
Like, why couldn't you have Hurt Syndicate just walk out successful? Next week on Dynamite, Christian cuts the promo, they turn on him. Like
I see where you're getting at as far as logical booking goes, but I think they really wanted to have the pop of having Edge come back at Y'all In.
Mm-hmm. Is Orville Redenbacher booking it? How many pops do you need?
It's supposed to be their biggest show. It's supposed to be the biggest show of the year, so I get it. And you also have the argument of like the payday, right?
Payday. So Edge saved them.
Yeah.
So so Christian just got murdered last night. Where was Edge? You see what I mean?
Okay.
They could have spaced some of this out.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of that through that pay-per-view. A lot.
Yeah.
Exhibit B. You know I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to be in this segment.
You are what you eat.
Yeah. You could have saved Adam Cole's retirement for a Dynamite. You could have. And I say that not because of being too packed, trying to stretch out the show or whatever, but because you had 25,000 people that damn near wanted to hang themselves in misery after hearing that announcement. They could not get into that 4-way match at all, to the point that the fact that Dusty won it caught so many people off guard. And it was cool in the moment hearing the vibration and the sound and grow and grow and grow, and then standing ovation, and then you deserve it, and just watching him fall apart because he finally has that title. Right. But the 20 minutes in between felt like a fucking funeral. And you don't want, if that's your biggest event of the year, if your audience, for lack of a better term, is of dopamine for 7 hours, you don't want them to cool down.
Yeah. And
you put them on ice with that Cole announcement that you could have easily done on a Dynamite where we had this discussion/argument in the group chat with Arnold. How many more people are watching Dynamite as opposed to how many people are watching in the pay-per-view that you're paying $80 for? You know what I mean?
Man, that's a good point, but you also want more people to watch your pay-per-views. Pay-per-views should be the thing that's the banner watershed moment, right? So more people are watching the free thing, but I don't know, it's so weird because WWE has really fucked over the pro wrestling business model because of the network and Peacock and all that, right? So it's almost like they leveled out the playing field of what a PLE is and like Raw or SmackDown. Mm-hmm. So like Raw or SmackDown is almost just as important as a PLE. It's just that the PLEs will have a different name and they'll have a little bit more pop in circumstances. That's where they're going to put the big stuff. But for the most part, unless you're going to it, do I want to turn on my telly and watch SmackDown? Do I want to turn on my telly and watch Sunday Night Main Event? Do I want to turn on my telly and watch WrestleMania? Sure, whatever. It's not as prestigious and important. So I get your sentiment, like, oh man, spread some of that shit out, or oh man, put that on the thing that people are watching more, which is Dynamite. But they're trying to operate from an old school mentality of wrestling and not necessarily the sports entertainment style that WWE has. And there's a little bit of fucking dissonance there, you know? Like, are we going to try to move along with the times? Or are we going to try to, like, run the business the way that's been ran for, 40, 50 years? Like, how are we going to do this?
Yeah.
And it's strange because I want to defend both sides of the argument. Right?
Because you see validity in both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hector in the live chat. What's up, Hector? How the hell did he get a crown with a number 1 next to his name on here? I didn't give him that. Anyway, it says, remember, WWE is no longer pro wrestling, right? And there's sports entertainment, right? AEW is pro wrestling. Storylines are being told in the ring. Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to divert from the all-in topic, but it's funny that you say about that the value of the PLE has been diminished because WWE and the network.
Right.
They diminished it themselves the same weekend by having 3 different events on the Peacock.
3 different PLEs.
2 PLEs and Saturday night.
Well, is Saturday night a PLE?
It was on and it was on NBC. It was just simulcast.
So
on
it's
Peacock.
not a PLE.
Nah, it's like a network special.
All
but
right.
still 3 events that technically you could use your app for as opposed to the one all in. Mm-hmm. I know I came out the gate with some negatives. Give me a positive from all in.
I know that you said that it was a marathon and it was hard to watch because it was 7 hours. But for the most part, that 7 hours has some good fucking wrestling in it. Mm-hmm. Between the bells on almost all the matches, there was some really good shit in there. Mm-hmm. I will say that a highlight, not the highlight, but a highlight, Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Is that the best match of the night?
Man.
Could it be? Is it the... Yeah, I just said it's a highlight, not the highlight. But is it the highlight? Is it?
Oh, man.
It definitely had the most viral moment when she fucking, like, ate her out.
I feel like it's Mark McGuire's home run record.
Okay.
It's match of the night with an asterisk.
Okay.
Because in person, it was the 2 matches of dread. I didn't want Monet to get the belt, and I didn't want Moxley to retain. But I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, this is so good. I can't wait to see how they're going to end this. Oh, they're going to end it now. Oh, wait, they're going to end it now. Oh, if they do it right. So you're telling me 3 Storm Zeros and she's still kicked out?
Yeah.
Storm Zero from the second rope? Like, you could have had one or the other. But at
3 or an avalanche one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at some point, she kicked out of like 5 or 6 before she finally got pinned. And at that point, I was like, yeah. Tony can say that he has final decision. That didn't look like Tony had final decision.
Tony Storm or Tony Khan?
Tony Khan. Like, okay. Tony Khan's the one that's the ultimate decision maker in the booking. Nah, that didn't look like it because
the implication is you're saying Mercedes
had to say, like, oh, if I'm gonna lose, I need to lose strong. So you got to hit me with like 40 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got in a lot of those. It's not the bank statement now. What are they fucking calling it now? I don't know. She got in a lot of those. Yeah. All In gave me flashbacks of Wrestle Kingdom in the sense that the pace of the show made it entertaining. Thank you, Hector. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a pretty good pace.
If I would have known ahead of time, hey, it's going to be 6 hours, I could have prepared myself.
Yeah.
We're fans of New Japan. I've gone through 6 hours of Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
But it's one thing to be on the recliner with chips and a beer and a pillow reclining her neck and actually being in those goddamn seats in the arena.
How were the seats in the arena?
My section wasn't too bad.
No?
But still.
Were you in the nosebleeds? Did you get cheap seats or did you get good seats?
I got section 134.
Okay. And that was a good seats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're right above the VIP deck. Perfect view of the ring and the ramp, everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was great.
Cool.
this definitely felt like they solidified what AEW is as a brand.
Okay.
Because I heard a lot of moaning and groaning of the finish of Okada versus Omega. We were expecting match number
5,
where we were expecting match number 5 in the rivalry between Omega and Okada. What we got was match number 1 of AEW's version of Okada versus Omega, the sports entertainment version.
Yes.
The attempt at sports entertainment version.
Yes.
It did. Even when we previewed this show, Omega versus Okada, just on their history alone, sold me to go there.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
It didn't need Callis.
Okay.
It didn't need an over-exaggeration of the diverticulitis.
Right.
And it definitely didn't need the shit that it ended with.
Right.
Even if you're going to have Okada win, no. I
agree that the match itself was a little overbooked.
I didn't mind that it was slow because again, this has been like 10 years since one of their first matches that they had together.
Yeah.
The first 90% of it was like, damn, okay, I can get with this if they're gonna run this back again.
Yeah.
Or maybe once or twice more and actually do another trilogy, but in AEW here in the States. But the Smosh finish and the overbooking, I was like, man,
okay.
It kind of took me out of it a little bit.
I kind of feel you on that too. Yeah, I feel you. What'd you think about the tag? The Young Bucks match. Young Bucks.
That was a grower because it started slow. It felt like it needed to find its footing.
If anyone knows anything about growers,
give me 45 minutes and a bottle of water. So, but the end result was really good.
Yeah. Dude, that entrance was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in wrestling. And it was slow, and it took them a while to get on the fucking thing. And then once they got on the fucking thing, they were just on this boat trying to pretend like they're fucking the founding fathers. And it was dumb. It was dumb and annoying. And if that's what they were going for, because they were the heels, kudos, you did it, you pulled it off. But god damn, that was dumb, slow, annoying. I could have done without it.
You know what was worse?
What?
They had no vacuums.
No vacuums?
Yeah. So you ever notice Edge's entrance into WWE? You think you know me. All the smoke comes out.
Yeah.
Right? And then when Edge walks through the smoke, it's all gone. They didn't have any of that shit. It was like maybe 25% of that entire show was a bit hard to watch visibly just because the roof was closed. And you have all that space and that smoke ain't going anywhere. So I just sat right there. Yeah.
Did it give you the black lung?
Not yet. No. No. Give me the brown one.
Yeah. You already had that.
Oh yeah. I got there's a lot of things wrong. So,
but they are the founding fathers. Shut up, Hector.
And they couldn't leave well enough alone. All right. We got new EVPs.
Yeah.
Why did they murder Ospreay? After they already murdered Joe 5 hours earlier.
Yeah.
They couldn't save that for the Dynamite after?
Right.
The
match itself was good. The entrance was stupid. The murdering of Ospreay was, goddamn, okay, yeah. But I think between the bells, the match was nice.
The story in between where Swerve was going to block was human shielding Ospreay for the super kick party.
Yeah.
I thought it really brought that home. What else? What else stands out? You know what might have been the best match?
What?
That men's casino gauntlet.
Okay.
Because every entrance made sense with the story that they had presented on television. Like the first 2/3 of that, everyone that came in, you can kind of wrestling fans, you could kind of guess who the next person was, but it made sense why they were the next person. Heel face, heel face, heel face, and then towards the end, face, surprise face, and then the thing ended the way it was supposed to end. Yeah. MJF being MJF, doing MJF stuff, winning the match.
I have gone on record saying a few times that my favorite current wrestler is MJF. right? I think he's a great heel. He's a great talker. He has a good look, and he's actually better in the ring than people give him credit for, right? So it's going to be really weird for me to say this, but do you really think MJF should have won this? Do you really think MJF should have gone the distance and won it? Did we telegraph MJF winning this a little bit too easy? You know, I think that kind of took me a little bit out of the match. I love MJF. I really do.
Help me. Not MJF, then who?
I don't know, but like MJF going the distance to win it. I mean, he could have came in like halfway or hell, even 3/4 of the way in and done some sneaky shit or whatever, and then win it. You know, like give me a chance to think that it's not actually going to be him. But MJF being in so early, and then doing all his heel shtick, and then like trying to hide for half the
shit
match
that made you a fan of his,
right? But it almost telegraphed it for me. Mm-hmm. You know, like I was like, oh yeah, MJF's winning this. I don't care who else comes out. MJF is winning this. And guess what? Dang. He fucking won. He didn't win it. Yeah. Hector says Konosuke Takeshita. That would have been fair. If you would have teased me with Konosuke winning, okay. If you made me believe Konosuke was going to win this and not MJF, I probably would have a higher opinion of this match.
Takeshita Konosuke.
Yeah.
You have plenty of time to convince doubters that he's worthy of carrying it. Again,
yeah,
we've equated this because we've watched wrestling for so long that everyone that wins a Money in the Bank match is guaranteed to win.
Right.
Even with the odds not being perfect, we always are under the impression that at any time, oh shit, there comes a briefcase winner right now.
Yeah.
And then the belts change. So Konosuke winning that match doesn't necessarily mean he would A, win the world title, or B, be in a match for the specific AEW world title. Mm-hmm. You know, Tony Khan's got a bad habit of trying to make ROH fetch happen.
You know, would this have been a better spot to put Edge in? If you want to do the Edge save and the Christian and patriarchy turn on Dynamite, would you thrown Edge into the Casino Battle Royal instead?
Maybe. At least that's a plausible explanation for why he's there. Mm-hmm. That would explain the timing of what happened.
And I would buy Edge as a possible contender, a possible somebody that could win this match a little bit more than some of the other guys.
Edge versus Hangman in the ring would be compelling. Edge versus MJF on the mic would be fucking great.
Yeah.
But they're having a habit now of opening doors without closing the doors behind them.
Yeah.
You know, why are we suddenly seeing Edge and the Hurt Syndicate together?
What do you think about these Korean barbecue chips?
They're fucking delicious,
good,
dude.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
You won me over.
I got distracted. They're limited edition, but here's the thing about the limited edition with them. They bring it back every year around this time.
Okay.
The same way with the Astros HEB ice cream, they bring it back every year around this time. So it's always limited edition, but it's more seasonal. They just say seasonal instead of limited edition. Because I got this 2 years ago. I was like, oh, that's great. Last year I got it.
These are 2 years old?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. 2 years ago they made this, and that's when I discovered the flavor. And I was like, oh, that's great. Last year when it came back, I was like, oh. This year I was like, I see what they're doing. Yeah. They're bringing it back every year. I'm sorry. That was. If
this isn't enough reason to go to HEB, they're also selling the San Antonio Brewery Alamo.
Okay.
They're actually selling.
The Alamo
King beer? Of the Hill. Yeah. King of the Hill cans.
Yeah.
King of the Hill cans.
When does that start?
The season starts Monday.
Okay. Yeah. Monday. Are you ready?
Hell yeah.
Me too.
I've already seen the descriptions of all the episodes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm interested.
All right.
Women's Casino Battle Royal exceeded my expectations though.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. I really like that Athena won it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I was shocked, but it was like I didn't think they were going to give it to her.
It's time.
It's overdue.
At least 2 years.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to die on this hill. I've died on a lot of hills, and somehow I keep coming back like a fucking roach. ROH needs to fucking die. Half of the Collision people are on these weekly ROH television shows. Put Gringo Loco on our television. Put Athena on our television. Let the general populace watch Billy Starks evolve on television. Josh Woods is a guy that is a unique wrestler / fighter that has television time. I'm surprised it took him this long just to put fucking Shane Taylor Promotions on Collision.
Mm-hmm.
That's a guy that deserves the attention that he should be getting.
Give me more MXM.
Yeah.
Funny equals money, you guys.
Yeah.
And god damn it, Brendan and Manny are fucking funny. Especially now with Johnny what's he now? He's not Johnny Impact. They're calling him something else, right? I don't know.
Johnny TV.
Yeah. Whatever. Him and Valkyrie together, like, god damn, that's a good stable. That was a good choice to put them two or them four all together. God damn, it's comedy gold, man. And Brennan and Manny have been comedy gold since fucking day one, but nobody wants to give them a fucking shine, and I don't get it. They didn't get shine in WWE. They're not getting shine here in AEW, but they're fucking funny, and I'm not just saying that because we're fucking Brennan's friends.
That's what I was about to say. From day zero when he was on our show,
he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Give this man his flowers and give him his fucking. And it's not just about Brendan, it's also about Manny.
Mm-hmm.
Manny has won me over as being a fucking funny dude as well.
That's a quick tangent. One of many balls.
Excuse me, Masaya Mansour. Yes, that's
one
what
of
we're talking
one
about.
of many balls that WWE dropped for the sake of just labeling him as a foreign wrestler to captivate foreign audiences on foreign live events instead of just letting him fucking cook.
Yeah, they could have just let him cook and it would have been fine.
Yeah. It's too late by the time they did the Maxim shit,
and they're still not letting them cook on AEW. I mean, I guess
Collision maybe once in a while.
I guess they're cooking in ROH. I don't know because nobody goes to that goddamn kitchen.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Even with the cameos, I don't think there was a bad outing by any woman in that fucking battle royal. Everyone shines.
Fair.
Oh wow, that's a Tekla. Okay. Queen Aminata looks like a queen now.
I fell in love with Tekla. I didn't know who the hell she was. I was in the live chat going, yo, who is this spider chick? Yeah, give me more Tekla.
And now she's with fucking Julia Hart and Sky Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willow's always gonna Willow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and judge me. She is
Take it away for a second.
She is the perfect amount of thickness right now. She should not lose anymore. I understand how large she was when she first started wrestling a couple of years ago, and she's been losing a lot of weight, whether through reps or being in the ring.
You being sexist again?
Adele never got as popular skinny as she was when she was heavyset.
Oh my god.
Willow, we do not need a fucking Willow to be on like fucking Abercrombie and Fitch commercials. We need Willow to be how she is right now. She's looking good.
All right.
Statlander showed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see that match,
Yuri, whoever that chick is.
Right.
I need Hector. This is probably why Hector wants us to change our format. We need Hector on more.
Yeah.
So they can show us the gaijins, the Japanese.
I mean, Hector, are you still on baby duty? Like, I mean, you had a newborn for what, 4 years now?
You didn't birth and make her do the work. God damn.
Robert, what's up, Medlin? How you doing, man? He says, I'm so bummed. Jamie is injured again. What? Jamie is injured again. I was totally looking forward to seeing her and Tekla go at it.
Mm-hmm.
She's injured?
Dude, Triple H got hurt. Shirakawa.
Oh, yeah?
Was spinning back fisting someone. She broke her hand.
God
so there was an interview recently. Someone interviewed Tony Khan, and he said that they have titles.
I'm still on baby duty. 2-year-old. Okay.
Oh, terrible twos. Yeah, you're fucked. So there, I remember I drove over to your place several times. There is a fire station that will gladly take her. He has women's tag titles on the ready. He just doesn't want to debut the division yet, partly because there were so many injuries coming out of All Out that it would thin the roster by separating them in tag divisions.
All right.
But They all look good in that battle royal. It's a shame some of them aren't looking good right now because they're at home.
Oh, Robert. Yeah, Robert said that he's glad that you enjoyed All In. He stayed here and watched the TJPW shows here. They were big
Joshi
fun.
Shows.
Yeah, that was at 713 Music Hall, correct?
Maki Ito, correct?
Let us know. Let us know, Robert. Oh, Hector said it's a boy. Way.
Hey, we're in the year of our Lord 2025.
Oh, here we go.
I can't assume genders anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Mox Hanger. 48-minute cinema-ish. What'd you think?
It is what it was, what I thought it was going to be, right? Hardcore match, which with a lot of crazy shit, because we know Hanger's going to do a lot of crazy shit. We know Mox is going to do a lot of crazy shit, and they both done crazy shit in the past. I'm not sure if this was a style of match I would have wanted to be closing the night at your WrestleMania, but it's what they were going to do. The match itself was a little bit messy, and by messy I mean gory, right? Which isn't my cup of tea, which isn't Arnold's cup of tea. I mean, you're kind of okay with it sometimes. Hector, I'm not sure. Robert, I'm not sure with you either. But I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of the super gory, super intense gory shit, and that's what they did a lot of. And that's what we expected, and we knew that was going to happen. And then there was a lot of fucking overbooked bullshit too.
That had to happen, though.
Yeah, it did. We knew it was going to happen.
It was Endgame.
Yeah, so it was like, okay, cool. So a lot of overbooked bullshit. All right. The match itself was fine, for what it was, for a style I wouldn't normally, like. But it was good for what it was, and I'm glad Hanger won. I'm glad he had the opportunity there to open the briefcase and celebrate and have the emotional reaction, and everybody see the Daniel Bryan plates were still on, or excuse me, Bryan Danielson plates were still on the title belt. Like, that was a cool little detail. So there's stuff to like about it, but there's also stuff not to like about it. But I get it. It's just the style. I don't know if the deathmatch style is for me, but
you know what brought the match down for me?
What?
Last night. Because last night was the rematch between Hanger and Moxley, and hands down, the best Moxley match he's had since he won this world title this last year in November.
Okay.
Easily the best match Moxley has had.
Okay.
And it didn't need all that crap.
Now, what crap? The gory crap or the overbooked crap?
Everything.
Okay.
So they had security out there staring at the aisleways, and it was no interference at all. Of course, they tried to come through the aisleway anyway, and Shafir came around the other end, tried to interfere, but they all got thrown out. And for the most part, the most hardcore stuff was maybe like a pile driver through the metal stairs.
Okay.
But most of it was kept in the ring. You tend to forget that the other half of John Moxley, the dark side of the moon, Dean Ambrose could wrestle. But we haven't seen it in so long because that AEW audience didn't want Dean Ambrose. They wanted John Moxley.
Right.
And over the years, they wound up getting him in spades.
Yeah.
But last night was probably one of the best Dynamite matches I've seen this year.
Okay.
Between those two.
Okay.
It was really good. But because they had that, why couldn't I have that at All In? And if you really want to get that stuff out of your system, do the death match as the rematch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So overall, All In was definitely worth the time, worth the effort, worth the ass numbing, worth getting rained on after the show ended.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. To the point where I was like, fuck it. We just walked in the rain and stopped. Yeah. But that wasn't all that happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
Goldberg's last match.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch any of Saturday night's main event?
Not at all.
So you didn't see Rollins' injury?
No.
You didn't see Goldberg's last match?
No. Apparently, a lot of people also didn't see his farewell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the only one that missed it, brother.
Probably one of the best matches Goldberg has had since his coming back from his last hiatus.
Okay.
After the Brock Lesnar stuff, after WrestleMania 34, whatever.
Okay.
I'm kind of worried. Worried might be too hard to word. That Rollins is faking the injury just for him to interrupt this title match that we're going to talk about in a little bit.
You think it's a work?
And I worry because they already gave their hand in fucking Slammiversary when Trick Williams did a spot outside and Mike Santana went to pick him and he's like, no, I'm hurt. The other refs went out to huddle for him, and then it was Santana and Henry, and Santana hit his finisher on Henry, and here comes Trick. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Trick retains the title.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't think Seth's hurt. You can wear a brace all you want, but if you're not in the cast, or if you're not in a wheelchair, or if you're out in public, man, I don't know.
Yeah. What's up, Arnie? He's in a live chat.
Man? He
says it was actually a good match. Gunther made him look big. Mm-hmm. And then he also says, yeah, Rollins is definitely cashing in this weekend. All right. You know, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Match of the weekend probably goes to Rhea Ripley at Io Sky main eventing Evolution. God damn.
I would agree. I felt that feeling right after the match. I think that was a damn good match, and it was almost, I don't want to say that I slept on the match because I think we knew it was going to be good, but the thing is I didn't think it was going to be that fucking good. Yeah. You know, like, fuck, that was a good match, man. And it was the last match of that entire weekend. And I was afraid that I was going to have some sort of recency bias or something like that. But here it is, 3 weeks later? And I'm still thinking about that match, man. That match was it still holds up. You know, so it was better than Storm and Monet. Mm-hmm. It was definitely better than Hanger and Mox.
Better than Okada Omega.
Right. Better than the Young Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay.
Better than Gunther and Goldberg.
Yeah. I think that was the match of that week.
Better than Vaquer winning the Battle Royal.
Yeah, that was good too. Yeah.
Lash Legend. I'm waiting for her to get on the come up also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm digging that fucking match, dude. I'm digging it.
More than the TLC match from the WrestleMania weekend, the Street Profits.
Well, now that's the question now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would think that this match had a little bit more gravitas to it than that match. This match had a little bit more stakes, a little bit more history, a little bit more relevancy than that tag match. Now, that tag match was superb, but this match was also superb between the bells, but there was more to it than that, I think. So aside from the fact that this is a continuation of a storyline of a rivalry that is WrestleMania main event caliber rivalry, and it was for the girls on the girls show to end the weekend to put a fucking statement. Hey, Evolution 2 wasn't it wasn't like, oh, forget about it. Evolution 1 was good, but Evolution 2 is going to die. Nobody bought tickets. Nobody's going to be there, blah, 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 blah. No, motherfucker. This match proved that this Evolution 2 didn't just meet the expectations of Evolution 1. It exceeded the expectations of Evolution 1, and it made a further statement for women's wrestling in WWE. Women's wrestling on the whole, for fucking the whole wrestling industry, because of the show. The show was phenomenal, top to bottom. There was great matches there.
A four-way tag.
Yes, and like you said, the Stephanie Vaquer stuff too.
Yeah,
but that match was the exclamation point that you needed to cap that night and to cap that whole fucking weekend.
And I know Arnold's about to give us shit because in this whole conversation about the match, we're burying the lead. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Who won?
Well, you see,
What happened was,
yeah, no, I think that there's going to be an argument sometimes for saying that if there is a cash in or shenanigans or whatever, it will diminish the match itself and diminish our criteria for matches of the week, matches of the month, matches of the year, whatever. Because like, oh well, the match was this and not the cash in, and we've had these debates in the past, like, well, are we judging match of the year based on the match, or are we judging match on the year based on the match and the promo after, or the segment after, or the segment right before all together? Is it just between the bells, or it's the whole segment? You know, we've had this debate so many different times, and I feel like we come with a different answer every fucking time. Because
and we might have another one now.
Because I am of the opinion for this match that the Naomi cash-in added to this. The Naomi cash-in, I don't want to say I was completely blind to it, but I also wasn't predicting it. I didn't completely telegraph it the way I completely telegraphed MJF winning the Casino Battle Royal, right? This was a good call, a good logical call that not everybody was saying, oh yeah, for sure, this is going to happen. And then when it finally happened, they're like, oh, I told you so. When it happened, it was like, oh, fuck. Wow,
they don't even go here.
They really did that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And it was good, man. It was really good. It was a good cash-in at the end of a phenomenal match. The story is there. They're still preserving the Io might have Rhea's number. Rhea can go through anybody on the women's division except for Io.
I love that part. And it wasn't even Naomi. It was Naomi's fault.
Right.
That Rhea couldn't finish Io.
Mm-hmm. So I think that whole thing adds.
Arnold's in there.
Okay.
We know he's not a fan of this, so let's see if he disagrees or agrees that the cash-in made it better.
Okay.
While he types out some words on there, we are going to do this. Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, DIY ladder match from WrestleMania weekend versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, Naomi. 1, 2, 3.
That's a big thumbs up for me, big dog. That's a thumbs up for you?
What's better than 2 women?
3. Hot damn. Arnold in the live chat says MOTY. Hector, I got thumbs up. I think we're in agreement.
Yeah.
All 4 of us, for fucking once, all 4 of us are in agreement. He says the story alone should sway Abel. You're right. You're right, Arnold. The story swayed me. The story was great. Meta says Revolution 2 was probably my favorite show of the whole weekend. I agree. Yes. Medlin, I'm going to get back to the stuff about the TJPW thing. Thank you for putting your comments in there. We're going to get back to that here in a second. So yeah, we have a new match of the year. What category is this falling under?
WWE.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's getting bumped? That tag match, right? What is in our wild card right now?
I believe the wild card is the Hollywood ending, Toni Storm versus Mariah May from Revolution.
Does this bump that? Okay. So basically wild card has an AEW match. What is the AEW match?
Ospreay versus Fletcher Steel Cage from the same show.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I think the tag match just got to go.
Yep.
Altogether, the tag match got to go. Our wild card stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
Hector, Arnold, do you all agree? Robert, do you agree?
Yep.
Robert's been with us long enough.
It's there.
Robert's been with us long enough.
As of now, New Japan's got Gabe Kidd versus Kenny Omega from Wrestle Dynasty the day after Wrestle Kingdom. Ospreay versus Fletcher Steel Cage from Revolution. Toni Storm versus Mariah May, Hollywood ending from the same Revolution show. And now, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky from WWE Evolution Due. Wow. That's on our list now. That's our match of the year candidates right now.
Hell yeah.
And again, this year being the year that out of the 4 matches, 2 of them are women. That's saying something.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah. When we started the Give Divas a Chance and the Women's Revolution, we said, oh man, it's gonna take a little while for them to actually start putting those matches up there together. I mean, shit, you said it 2 years ago, whenever there was maybe it was in the last year, where it's like, oh man, I don't know if I like the ladies being in ladder matches because usually they're a little soft.
Yeah.
But they have progressively, the women have progressively in WWE have gotten better and better and better. Even there was a ladder match that recently happened, I want to say within the last couple of months, that I was like, hey, that softness in the ladder match, they got rid of it, bro. They're improving, and
they found their niche. They did their own dude. Cream of the crop is the 4 matches we have right now. Laying underneath it, I'll say it. That street fight dumpster match, Chelsea Green versus Michin.
Yeah, that
they made their surroundings work, and it hid the negatives.
That is definitely going to be an honorable mention because of that. I think I want to give more credit to the actual performers, to Chelsea and Michin for that, because I don't think creative had anything for them, and this was their thing. Like, well,
take
fuck
15 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead, have a dumpster match. Why not? You know, and I could even see Chelsea Green pitching, "Hey, let me have a dumpster match." Like, okay, fine, sure, have a dumpster match, and just like they had fun with it, and they're like, okay, well, this is our shot, and they made a memorable fucking moment with that match. Yeah. Definitely honorable mention once we get to January when we start talking about the year in review.
So, with that weekend done, I was out for All In, and then a few weeks after, you were in for NXT right here in Houston, Texas.
Bang bang.
Well, technically, Arnold went to Raw.
Yeah, I was about to say Arnold went to Raw right before. Yeah. So, do you want to talk about Raw first before we go to NXT, or do we want to get? Yeah, you know what? We should get NXT out of the way because we're about to preview SummerSlams and we'll talk about Raw then. NXT was fun as fuck. So this is where I want to talk to Robert about the TJPW, because I asked, hey, wasn't that at 713 Music Hall? And he said, no, it was at Post. So Post and 713 Music Hall, for those that don't know, that aren't from Houston or are from Houston but just haven't been out that way, it is all the same building. It is what used to be the U.S. Post Office's regional headquarters for our region, which they abandoned for whatever reason. I don't know why, but this huge fucking building is still there, and basically half of the building is now like this trendy development, kind of like
shopping mall, food mall.
Yeah, with shared space offices and things like that. And there's this awesome little skyline, but then there's also, like Robert was saying, they had it over by the by the stairs, because there's crossing stairs that lead to like these huge areas that, like, you remember that episode of Futurama where they visit the central bureaucracy?
Yes.
That's what that place looks like. It looks like the central bureaucracy, where it's like these 2 big stairs that lead to like 5 different levels, and they crisscross, and there's like, that's what it looks like. At the bottom of the stairs, at the base of the stairs, I guess that's where they did this show, which is, that sounds really fucking cool. I really wish that I was there, but I thought it was at 713. Now that you're telling me it was at that side of Post, that's fucking cool, man. I bet that was a really good environment. Something else Robert said about that, he said, imagine Shimmer with a little bit of Doomsday mixed in. Mm-hmm. So it's
Maki Ito performing, I bet.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, that sounds really, really fucking cool. So yeah, Robert. He also says, look up Wakana Yohara, I think it is. Yohara. She's a J-pop star, starting her own wrestling career. She's good in the ring, and she completely stole my heart. He also said that he got to meet Maki Ito.
Nice.
Yeah. In the Space by the Stairs, Maki was there, and I got to do a meet and greet with her. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome, Robert.
How was the layout for 713? Because I've been to several concerts there, but I never would have thought that would be a wrestling place.
So that's kind of what I wanted to transition to, because Post, while it is a cool little area, I can imagine they only could get so many people there.
Yeah.
Right? Especially since it's like it's not a proper theater or arena. 713 Music Hall is a proper theater, right? And I really, really like the setup that they had for this. So there's the 200 and the 300 levels on one side of the auditorium, and then down the sides of the auditorium, the 200 and 300 levels extend. So it's kind of like a Hammerstein ballroom, right? Yeah. But there's a big stage over on the front. Well, basically what they did here, and I guess that's where the music acts would be, because I actually been there for How Did This Get Made? That one podcast, How Did This Get Made? Yeah, I went over there and watched that with Portia one time because she really likes How Did This Get Made, and so that's how they had it set up. Well, this show, basically that stage was the entrance ramp, and then going down the entrance ramp is basically leading into what would be the floor, and the ring was smack dab in the middle of the floor.
Nice.
It was cool. Now, the tickets that I got were provided to me by our job, right? By me and Arnold's job, because we needed to do some reconnaissance basically for the rideshare peoples, so that they know that, hey, do we have the pickup and drop off area is correct for this place and everything. Yeah, because me and Arnold, we sometimes have cool jobs. But of course, the seats that they got, because it was like, hey, go to an event so that we can see what it's like when people are going into a big event and when people are leaving a big event. So if you're going to go there, you may as well have some tickets. So the tickets that I got for free were the nosebleeds way up in the 300.
That's fine.
Right? Yes, it was fine, because there is not a bad seat in that fucking house, man. Yeah. Dude, that 300 level seat, it was right there. I didn't need to put on my glasses or take out my phone and do the Zoom so I could see what the fuck was going on. I was comfortable where I was at. Just watching over the balcony, man. It would look good, dude.
I know it'll sell out fast, but they should do a Dynamite there.
They should. I would agree. It would sell out, and it would be a great environment because you have 1, 2, 3 levels that'll be completely sold out. Optically, it'll look great.
Yeah.
Now Portia, who found out that I was getting free tickets, but I was only getting 1 free ticket, she's like, "Well, let's go." And I go, "Well, I'm going by myself, and my job's only going to get me a ticket." She goes, "Well, fuck it, I'll buy my own ticket." Cool. So she bought her own ticket. She bought a floor ticket.
Ah, damn.
So I was way up there.
She's down there.
She was next to the ramp. She was next to the fucking ramp, bro. And you know that area where that botch, I guess, happened, where the ramp just kind of gave way, or where Ricky Saints was supposed to, I guess, get put through the ramp, but he just kind of fell through the ramp. It was the opposite side of that. So it's like you could. So basically, the side where people were walking so they didn't fall in the hole is the side Portia was on. Now, what was nice about it is that whoever was sitting next to Portia left.
So you went down there.
So I went down there. So I got to sit down there right as soon as Undertaker stuff was over. So I was up at the top for the Undertaker stuff. Immediately after, that's when they left, and I got to go down, down there to the bottom. So I got to see Ethan Page up close. I got to see Mariah May, Blake Monroe. Yeah, I got
Booker.
Yeah,
it's Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe, Monica Monroe, whatever you want to call her. I got to see her up close, and Santino up close. That was cool. It was good. Guess who was sitting right behind us?
I'm gonna just throw something out there that you probably won't expect me to say.
Okay, say it.
Slim and Dirty.
No. You know who was across from us? Terry the Great. Terry from the Baytown Boys.
I need to see a picture.
Oh man, he used to sit behind us. Remember, there was like all the people that worked at the Best Buy in Baytown. We called them the Baytown Boys.
Oh,
yeah, Terry.
I still need the picture, but I'm
Terry the Great. Well, anyway, he was over there, so we got to say hi to him. But no, it wasn't Slim and Dirty. Nobody knows who the fuck we're talking about here.
One person.
Yeah. But anyways, no, who was sitting behind us was the dude from Easy Band. You know?
Oh shit, the Norteño version of Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah, he was sitting behind us. Yeah, he had a little hat that said Easy Band. I was like, what the hell is that? And I went to go turn around and tell Porsche, hey. But by that time, he already walked away because it was right at the end of the show that I noticed him. But yeah. No, it was cool, man. That is a good venue. It's a good venue for a smaller wrestling show. So yeah, ROH, NXT, AEW could all probably run stuff there and it'd be good. I would much rather AEW run a show there than all the way in Rosenberg again.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind the Rosenberg place, and you definitely can fit more people in there, but I don't know, man. You probably run the risk of there not being a sellout in Rosenberg.
You don't have a lot of options to get there. You don't have a lot of options to park. I would definitely have them go back to Fertitta Center at least before they go to Rosenberg. But if you're putting over 713 as you are, I wouldn't mind them giving them a run there.
Yeah, 713 was cool, man. And it's in Houston proper. So, yeah, I would want to see more people run shows there. Yeah. More promotions run shows there. So, yeah, it was cool. It was really good. And it was a fun fucking show. Yeah.
So this would normally be the segment where we would break down the pay-per-view because we have 2 nights worth of SummerSlam this weekend. However, something happened a few days ago. We lost a legend.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
So we got to mention it.
All right.
And I had trouble sleeping for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You know, because I was in London and I had the opportunity. I could have gone.
Yeah.
And I didn't go.
Oh.
And then 2 weeks after the show, Ozzy passed. Yeah. It just, those moments, you know, it's like, fuck. It hurt, man. And I'm not the biggest Ozzy fan, but there's no denying there's so much that wouldn't happen now without Black Sabbath, without Ozzy Osbourne's band back then to lay the groundwork.
Right.
You know? If only there was something in wrestling that could equate to that.
Well, I don't know, but there was something that happened, man. You know, somebody else that's kind of like a beloved icon, especially in Texas, right? Especially in Texas. You know, there was somebody that sometimes goes a little bit underappreciated because it's not as well known in like the cultural zeitgeist of our day, right? Because, you know, sometimes it's a little bit more of an underground type of thing, and people that know, but people that don't know. And man, when I found out that next day that Chuck Mangione died.
Yay! Chuck Mangione!
Oh, that sucked, man. Chuck Mangione, man, he was cool. And a lot of people just know him just because of King of the Hill. And King of the Hill's fixing to come back. And, you know, that's, man, it's
and I think he's already recorded his lines.
I hope so, man. Same thing with Dale, you know.
And the Indian.
Yeah. John Redcorn. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be real bittersweet. Because it's like, man, everybody's looking forward to the return of King of the Hill, and you got 3 of major players that are gone. And it's like, you know, Chuck Mangione, he really is Texas, man. He was a good Texas musician and representative, right? Yeah. He was on King of the Hill for a reason, right? And he was a great musician, man. Great musician.
We'll stop playing.
Yeah,
let's stop playing.
Native. You're right. Native.
Yeah. Wrestling.
Yeah,
we lost somebody. Controversial, but writing was on the wall for quite some time. We were waiting for it to happen, not in a morbid way, but we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
because we can't outrun time. Alberto Del Patron lost his last match in AAA. He's out. Regardless of all the dumb stuff that he's done in the last couple of years in his career, do you see any value in any redemption story of bringing Del Rio into WWE proper?
No. I mean,
you don't even think he's an asset to AAA to continue him on AAA?
Maybe there, because it seems like the Mexican audience does really like him. I don't think the American
really don't like fucking Vikingo for some reason.
I know
what the fuck happened.
I don't get it. Yeah. But you know, I'm a dirty American, I guess. So
Sucio.
But yeah, man, I mean, if he's gonna be over in Mexico, okay, fine, but I don't think he can get over here again. Especially if it's just gonna be the foreigner gimmick, especially now, you know, with the political climate we have, a lot of people are gonna be, you know, He's just throw him over the wall, that kind of thing, and then fucking calling ICE over and all that. And then the people that aren't fucking racist are gonna be like, yeah, Del Rio's kind of a piece of shit, because he
living the gimmick, brother.
Yeah, so I don't think anybody's really gonna give him any shine. I don't think anybody's gonna care about him.
Political crap aside, do you think we could ask this question because we're of the ethnicity?
Yeah.
Is the roster suddenly too Hispanic heavy that a former WWE World Champion will get lost in the mix there in either Raw or SmackDown?
Possibly.
They're fucking teaming Phoenix with Andrade. I had no idea this was happening.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see Phoenix team with anyone other than Penta. And there's still some coal on Andrade that you can crush into a diamond if you give it.
I mean, you really got to try. Like if you're, man, Andrade and Alberto El Patron are kind of in the same boat, but
the only difference is that fucking
Andrade is just
still has to work with his girlfriend on same ex.
Yeah, and Andrade is just slightly, I'm going to say slightly. He's less problematic. Yeah. He's less problematic than Alberto. So if you're gonna have either or, you may as well try to work stuff with Andrade, right? So yeah, you don't need Alberto,
Gotcha.
So yeah. All right.
Yeah. That would be it. I had to shave my mustache because I kind of felt a little bad.
I'd rather try to do something with Santos. I agree.
Ooh.
Del Rio is gone from AAA. They never said anything about Dos Caras Jr.
Yeah. First thought that popped to your mind when you saw the news that Hulk Hogan passed?
I could tell you what didn't happen. And I could give you a comparison.
Go for it.
I wasn't grieving.
Oh, okay.
I didn't grieve. Not the way I did when Macho passed.
Oh, man.
When Macho passed, bro, that hit me right here, and that hit me hard. When I saw
it,
yeah, I was like, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for hearing Macho was gone. Hogan was gone. I'm like, all right. That was my first thought.
Fuck.
My second thought was, oh, man, we're going to go put up with all this bullshit of people that are going to say stuff, and they're going to, oh, man. So it was more dread, not dread because of his passing, but dread because of the controversy and the reaction and all the people that are going to say stupid shit, on both sides. And it's like, man, I'm going to just try to stay away from it, keep my mouth shut. I'm not sad. I am not as big of a Hogan fan, even before. Like I'm not even talking about when people found out he was a racist and when people found out he was a piece of shit that was politicking backstage. I'm talking about as a kid when I was first getting into wrestling. I didn't even like Hogan all that much.
Who was your guy?
This guy right here, Bret the Hitman Hart.
So you got into wrestling in the 90s.
I got into wrestling in the 90s, not in the 80s.
Got you.
I got into wrestling 1992.
The new generation. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
The first match I ever watched was a match between Hart and Piper.
Intercontinental title?
Yes.
WrestleMania?
That's the first match I ever watched. Hart and Piper. And that match was a fucking humdinger. And then that was the first match that I watched. And it was off of some compilation tape. But the first current match that I had watched at that time, because that was still from a year or two prior, right? Yeah. At the time in 92, the first thing that I was like, okay, I'm actually going to watch what's happening now. SummerSlam 1992. Mr. Perfect versus Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh. Yeah.
Brother. That match was...
What an adjective to use.
That match was so good. I was in love with the Hitman. And Hogan was already waning. He was on his way out. He was still the main event even for that night. But he wasn't... He was on the downward side of the bell curve at the time. Whereas I was being enamored with this guy. So I was never a little Hulkamaniac. I never got into Hulkamania, right? Even though it was still around, right? It's kind of like getting into wrestling right as Steve Austin was going away, right? You weren't there for the Austin 316 promo, but you know what the shirt Austin 316 meant, but you were in it like 3 or 4 years after when he was already the commissioner and got fired and like beat his wife. Guitar. Right, like when he beat up on fucking Deborah, and it's like, okay, well, I don't really care that much about him. I get it that he was popular right before, but all right, no. So see, I was more Brett than I was Hogan. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I didn't even like him, and then you find out more about the backstage politicking and how he just try to hold on to the spot, and how he was just kind of a piece of shit backstage, and then he's kind of a racist, and then Hogan Knows Best comes out, he's kind of a dick and an asshole, and and now, he's also MAGA? Oh, god damn. It's like, no, man, I don't get down with Hogan.
Gotcha.
Yeah. 92 was Bulldog and Hart. You're right, Arnold. So it was 91. That was Perfect and Hart. But I remember, 91 was Perfect and Hart. That's right.
Yeah. I didn't get into wrestling until the mid-90s, but I knew of everything that existed because I remember Suburban Commando. I remember No Holds Barred. I remember clips of Hogan slamming Andre in the Silver Dome in front of 148,000 people that he would say, and then they would embellish, and then he would embellish, and then he would embellish.
Yeah,
and so I appreciated Hulk Hogan on my WWE television with the resurgence, well, not even resurgence, but with the building of a legacy, that weight earns clout. And in your older days, it's very important what you do with that clout. And the more of the habitual lying, the more of the stuff under the table. And when I say under the table, an example I'll give you is when Nick Hogan was in jail for getting in that car accident.
Right.
And then the tapes leaked out where they're on the phone. Like, we need to turn this into a positive for you. You're the victim. We need to have the people know that we play the sympathy card. I was like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
One
other thing that I forgot to mention about another reason why I got soured on Hogan. How he kind of ruined TNA.
Oh, I don't think that gets mentioned enough.
That doesn't get mentioned enough. Because it was Hogan and Bubba the Love Sponge that showed up in TNA, and everyone thought, oh my god, Hogan's in TNA. Now TNA is legitimate.
Now the limelight's brighter.
No, that was the worst thing to happen for TNA. That was the beginning of the end for TNA. Yeah. Because Russo also came in, and Bischoff came in, and then there were so many people that jumped ship, and it ruined what it was.
Yeah. TNA went from the X Division to the Nasty Boys.
Yeah.
And Hogan. You know. Oh, man. There wasn't. Yeah.
Hogan ruined TNA. There's plenty of reasons why I don't like Hogan. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it was just something that popped in my head because I said all this shit, and there was one other thing. You want to say Hogan put WWF on the map. He erased TNA from the map. I mean, TNA's still there. But it took a while for it to get put back onto the map.
Can I say the record is 2-2?
Okay.
He put WWE on the map.
Yeah.
He is the marijuana of professional wrestling. He is the gateway drug. You grew up watching Hogan, you had your little wrestling buddy. He's the reason you still watch wrestling now.
Fair.
So he put Hogan on the map.
He put wrestling.
He put wrestling on the map. He put WWE on the map. He took out TNA. Mm-hmm. He brought back WCW.
Fair.
Because just when you thought Hogan's career was done with the say your vitamins and eat your prayers and all that, he becomes the third man. But that runaway train of being the third man eventually was what killed WCW. So it's 2-2.
Which again comes back to the crazy booking, right? And the crazy booking and the backstage politics that he did. So man, he is a controversial figure, man, because he did so much good, but he also was the detriment to so much as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's so hard to talk about Hogan. And I know that there was a lot, and I mean a lot of local independent wrestlers fucking really just tearing people up for anybody that was saying anything negative about Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like getting to the point of saying you shouldn't be booked for this independent wrestling promotion if you say something bad about Hogan. Why? Because you're disrespecting the dead and you're disrespecting the people that came before you. How can you expect to get a booking if you don't have respect for the ones that came before you? And it's like, man,
you have to respect all of them.
Right. And can we just take off the rose-colored glasses and like look at what it is for what it is, right? Yes, everything you just said, Hogan helped put WWF on the map. A lot of that was Hogan. A lot of that was Vince, because Vince was pulling the strings there.
And you can't dance alone. You had Macho. Right. You had Warrior. You had Slaughter.
Andre.
You had Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had Sheik.
Yeah, Sheiky baby. Yeah. Yeah, you had a lot of dance partners, and you had a puppet master pulling a lot of strings there, too.
And even if you ignore the first half, he put Goldberg on the map. He solidified The Rock as the next flag bearer of the next generation of wrestling.
He did a lot of good.
He made Lesnar look like a goddamn alien animal.
Yeah.
On SmackDown. That's easy. That could be easy to forget to some of y'all. They fed Hogan to fucking Lesnar.
But you with all of that,
Orton,
all those things,
SummerSlam, Orton,
all those things, you could say in the same breath, he buried fucking
Bret Hart. WrestleMania 9.
WrestleMania 9. He buried Bret. He made Yoko not look any better with that either, right? You could say there's an argument out there that can be had saying that he held back Macho.
Oh yeah,
Macho could have been something more.
Yeah,
you know, there's some people that can even argue that he held back Warrior, although Warrior probably held himself back a little bit. Then you could also talk about Jesse the Body.
Oh,
can you imagine if Jesse the Body actually pulled off the union that he was trying to do, that Hogan derailed? Yeah. Can you imagine how different this world would be right now, the wrestling world and the world altogether, if the union actually happened in wrestling? Because if the union happened in wrestling, we already had other unions in the past for like coal workers and steel workers and stuff like that. Now it's in the entertainment industry. That's another domino that could fall, and another domino that could fall after that, and blah, 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 blah. And now unions are more normalized, and maybe we would even have a little bit better of a society as far as economics go. Right? So, and Hogan fucking ruined that too. Yeah. So
he's the catalyst for so much in wrestling, whether negative
or positive.
Negative, right? And again, back to the original thesis of wrestling: any reaction is better than no reaction. So that, for better and for worse, that's how important his legacy in the business of professional wrestling is.
Yeah, Arnold said his best work was the crowd in Toronto. Yeah.
It's kind of telling. I put this homework for us to have prepared in the chat of the Mount Rushmore of Hogan matches.
Yeah.
And it isn't so much about wrestling technique or whatever, because Hogan's never been that kind of wrestler unless you watched a few of his matches in Japan.
Yeah.
But there are matches in his career that could go on a Mount Rushmore for what it meant to the business.
Okay. If we really want to do this, I'll play along.
4 matches.
4 or 5? Oh, 4, because we're Mount Rushmore. I thought we were going to do top 5.
The biggest impact in professional wrestling that involved Hulk Hogan. Your 4 matches.
Okay. No particular order.
Okay.
Hogan Rock, like we just said at Mania.
Okay.
Hogan Goldberg in Atlanta.
Okay.
Hogan Warrior at WrestleMania 5. That was a big fucking deal. And of course, Hogan Andre at WrestleMania 3.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's go one by one.
Okay.
I want to put Hogan versus Sting from Starrcade 97.
Oh, okay.
But rumors with a Z, Hogan didn't want to lose clean to Sting. That's why Nick Patrick didn't do a rushed count. He did a regular count, and that kind of fucked up a lot of because the thing was that day, Sting didn't look like he wanted it. And they were trying to change plans last minute, so they wound up doing what they did, which is why when I actually used my money from Fiesta as a kid working, And the first actual pay-per-view that I ever bought with my own money was Starrcade 97, and I could not make sense of that initial finish.
Okay.
I'm torn. I want to put Hogan versus Sting there because it's a huge fucking deal of someone finally overthrowing the NWO and it mattering. The Giant beat Hogan in the NWO. It didn't take long for Hogan to beat him back. Lex Luger beat him for the title in WCW Nitro. It didn't take long for Hogan to get back. It was still status quo. Sting beating the title after a year and a half. No words spoken on television. The signs to get this match happened. And I feel like that finish almost ruins it. I'm tempted to go Sting. I'm tempted to go Hogan Goldberg, like you said, from Atlanta. Hogan Andre is definitely a must. That might be the top. Yeah,
that might be the top one.
That slam.
That is what made WrestleMania. WrestleMania 1 was all right. WrestleMania 2 was a flop. WrestleMania 3, oh fuck, let's just see if we can do this. And that was their Hail Mary, and that match is what saved wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, so you have two.
I had this written down in my head.
Motherfucker.
Gotta go Hogan. Go Hogan Rock.
Yep,
from WrestleMania
Toronto.
18.
Yep.
God damn. I had two matches that he won and two matches that he lost.
Okay.
He lost to The Rock. He lost to Sting. He beat Andre, and I want to say it was Sheik.
Sheik or Slaughter?
I would say Sheik.
Sheiky baby. Okay.
Yeah, because that's when the whole thing started. That solidified his run in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Him taking over the flag from Bruno.
To be honest, all these matches were boring. You're right, Arnold.
Storytelling with the Goldberg match was great. The fans made the Toronto match.
That's true.
There's still some contenders that you can argue.
Can I throw an honorable mention match out there? And it is a Hogan match, but it's really not.
I have one too, but go for it.
Hogan versus HBK.
SummerSlam.
That fucking HBK was fucking trolling Hogan by overselling, and it fucking worked.
Yeah.
He was doing it to spite Hogan,
and it worked.
But it still worked. So it's more of a showcase for HBK than it is for Hogan. But yeah. Arnold has Hogan Warrior on there. Yeah. Hogan Warrior. Yep.
And it's funny because
Hogan versus Andre, Hogan versus Macho, Hogan versus Goldberg, Hogan versus Nash, finger poke of doom. Damn, Hector. Yeah. For better or worse, that was impactful. That was an impactful last moment in wrestling history. The finger poke of doom. In fact, you don't even have to refer to it as, Nash versus Hogan. In fact, if you told me Nash versus Hogan, I'd be like, what match was that? But if you say the finger poke of doom,
Nitro, Atlanta,
that's the
Georgia
thing.
Dome, January 99.
That's the thing. Yeah.
For all the nerds out there, because we don't have many, something that was very significant, and it's in one of the documentary DVDs, old school, when the WWE used to still make them. Hogan beating Nick Bockwinkel for the AWA World Title, because at that time, that's when he was finding himself, when he was doing the Hulkamania stuff before anyone really knew it was going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah, and
it also highlighted the negative of Vern Gagne couldn't make fucking stars fast enough. Yeah. Hogan left, fucking Perfect left after they tried building him. Okerlund left together that within like a month span.
Yeah. And
that was the beginning of the end for AWA when Hogan left. Right when he got all his flowers, when he was made the man, beating Bockwinkel, and then fucking Gonzo. Done.
Yeah.
And that almost shines a light on, is Hogan really that bad of a guy? He fucking left AWA without any notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
None. So there's a genesis to where where his ending was. It always traces back to something, and you can trace that back to his time in the AWA.
Yeah.
Damn. Is there anything else? Oh, no, because you mentioned this. I watched this a few days ago. If anybody has time to kill, it's a head scratcher, and I'm still trying to make sense of it even after you just mentioned it. There is a WWE made playlist of the entire storyline of the Wolfpack, of how the Wolfpack got created and how it ends in the finger poke of doom. and you watch an hour and 40 minutes of this documentary that WWE created, and you wonder, how the fuck did we get here? Sting beat him for the title in 97. And by the middle of 98, he's in fucking mid-card. He is a pawn between NWO Wolfpack and NWO Hollywood.
Yeah.
And a lot of it just, like, it doesn't make fucking sense.
None. Yeah. Leave it to Hector. Hogan versus Muta in New Japan.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, Hogan versus Kenji Muto?
Yeah.
Muto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I believe.
I'm surprised he didn't say Inoki.
Oh yeah.
But it's about like the impact that he left in the business. Finger Poke of Doom is a fucking impact.
Yeah,
it's a bad one.
Hogan did have a good run in Japan, and I think that really helped him, and it also helped the Western audience be exposed to New Japan, and it also helped the Japanese audience be exposed to Western. Yeah,
I agree.
Mm-hmm. WrestleMania 3 was one of my earliest wrestling memories. I loved how he was pretty much real life He-Man, says Robert. Yeah.
Anything else about Hulk Hogan?
No, man. Let's move
before
on.
We close it.
Let's move on.
All right. I
hope I didn't lose any bookings because I said bad stuff about
Hogan. SummerSlam is this weekend.
And it's so one more thing. It's not like I'm talking shit to talk shit. I'm trying to be real. Right?
Present both sides.
Right.
Hector said it best. He told his family, man, I feel bad for the loss of Hulk Hogan. Not really a fan of Terry Bollea. Yeah, pretty much.
That's true. That's fair. But I also personally wasn't that big fan of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. At first I was like, I thought you were a Warrior guy, which made sense.
No, I was a Bret Hart guy because it was already. Even then, like, it was like a little bit past.
And by then, the contemporaries were gone because Warrior was going to be the next guy, and he was gone. Macho Man was the one that could have carried the crown after Hogan, but Vince was like, I'm going young. I'm putting you in the commentary booth, and that was part of the reason why Macho ended up leaving.
Right,
because he thought he still had more to give, and he kind of was right.
Yeah. So I was like, barbershop window. Yeah, was my threshold moment. Barbershop window. Oh shit, and the Hart Foundation falling apart, and brother versus brother, Owen versus Brett. That was my big first rivalry. Mm-hmm. Owen versus Brett. Well, aside from Perfect and Brett, but that was more competition in the ring rivalry, whereas Hogan versus Brett versus Owen was more of a storyline rivalry that really hooked me. Yeah. Okay.
Before we break into the SummerSlam part, we already mentioned our match of the week suggestions. We put Ripley and
Hector
Io.
Said he's the first Grande Americano.
Oh shit!
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We put Ripley and Bailey and Ripley and Sky on the list. Mm-hmm. We talked about Paige and Hangman 2 from Paige and Moxley 2 from last night. Quick delivery of flowers. Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander from Slammiversary.
Yeah,
was fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay. He gave the fucking lung blower to this chick, and she got so much. Oh man, that was good.
Okay.
Moose dropping the X Division title to Leon Slater, and it's weird to have this conversation real quick. This is how long TNA has survived, and this is the hurdle that AEW is going to have to clear at some point, and we just don't know when. Leon Slater went to TNA shows as a kid. Not WWE, not Ring of Honor, not New Japan, maybe ICW. He grew up a TNA fan and only went to TNA, tried out, and is working with TNA and fulfilled his childhood dream of becoming X Division champion, having the belt handed to him by AJ fucking Styles at Slammiversary. We need at least 15 more years for some rookie wet behind the ears to become that AEW guy that only watched AEW as a kid.
I know who that is. That's -1, bro.
Oh, shit. It is -1. Oh, shit.
That's -1, man.
Yeah.
Once -1 becomes like 21 or something, he's going to fucking win
but does he count,
the TNT title.
Brody was wrestling in WWE and he was watching WWE.
All right.
Slammiversary was a solid show.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
SummerSlam.
Finally, we're finally
just
getting
off
to
of what you know, if anything. Do you think SummerSlam should be 2 nights?
It's a double-edged sword, man. I want to say yes because I get a little bit of a break. I could spread it out over the course of the weekend, and I don't have to worry about a 7-8 hour fucking marathon on one day, right? But the second edge on that double-edged sword is, fuck, that's my whole weekend.
Yeah.
It's 2 days.
And
so it's like
you still have the SmackDown before.
Yeah.
And the Raw after.
Yeah.
If you're watching all that.
So, man, I don't know, man. It just comes down to how do you want to break down your content? Do you want to have a 7, 8 hour fucking show? Or do you want to have 2 4-hour shows? It's still 8 hours altogether, man. Is this a lot of time?
We're going to do a speed round real quick.
Okay.
Tell me if you keep it or cut it.
Okay.
Gunther versus Punk for the world title.
Keep it.
Stratton versus Cargill title.
Keep it.
Judgment Day for Flair and Bliss for the women's tag title.
Maybe cut it.
Orton and Jelly Roll against McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Cut it.
Reigns and Uso versus Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Keep it.
Zayn versus Cross.
Keep it.
Cena and Rhodes.
Keep it.
Naomi Ripley Sky.
Keep it.
Sikoa versus Fatu cage match.
I'm on the fence.
Mysterio versus AJ.
Cut it.
Lynch versus Valkyria.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut.
Loomis and Gacy versus Andrade and Phoenix, DIY, Fraxium, MCMG, Street Profits, TLC.
Keep it, baby.
With what you have left, would you want that to be 2 nights or 1 night?
That's still a long card, bro. I cut 3, maybe 4, or was it 2, maybe 3?
2,
Is that how many?
You were very adamant about 1.
Yes,
because you could definitely move what you cut to SmackDown and Raw before, and have Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I don't know, man.
Here's what I would suggest the compromise would be, as being someone that went through it.
Okay.
You heard me bitch about 7 hours in my numb ass in All In.
There ain't much there.
And it ain't. It's a fucking ironing board.
Yeah.
But
good old Hank Hill ass back there.
Whoa!
Narrow your urethra.
But especially now with WWE doing these live shows in time zones proper, why not have both of these SummerSlams at 2 p.m. instead of 7 to 11 our time? Why not do it 2 to 6?
I'm okay.
It's a lot easier to take in during the day because there's a lot of time during the day where you can unwind and sit back with a beer in the recliner.
Yeah.
And then once you're done, you still have the night to do night stuff.
Yeah.
I'm regardless of what people feel about booking or presence, Saudi shows at 1 o'clock are fucking good. It's over by 4, and I got the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
Even if you decide to keep it this way with the 2 nights.
Yeah.
We'll start by Saturday.
All right.
Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I think this is the 3rd time they're wrestling in this.
So this is officially our preview now.
Yes.
All right. Sami versus Karrion. You said it's their 3rd match?
I believe so.
For me, this is their 1st. Because I haven't seen the others.
I'm surprised we made it this far in tonight's episode.
I know, right?
With your lack of viewing.
I know.
Shoot from the hip.
Yeah. I know the hype that's going on about Karrion Kross and the promo that he did after whatever was it, Mania? What was it after? Yeah, it was after Mania. So yeah, I'm interested to see what they're actually doing. I've always liked Sami Zayn. I'll give it a 7 without knowing too much more context.
Gotcha. Arnold in the chat says the crowd here was hot for him when they did the Raw here.
For Kross or for Sami?
For Kross.
For Kross? Okay.
Yeah. Not that they're anti-Sami. I think they're just extremely pro-Karrion right now.
Yeah. Arnold said, Chale, -1 was part of the main event of WrestleMania 39. Okay, yeah, you're right.
I'd give it a 7.
Okay.
I don't think this does any harm to Sami Zayn if he loses.
Okay.
I think it's time. I don't watch religiously every week, So I don't know if they've paid this off yet, but at some point you have to start riding the roller coaster of Karrion Kross's main roster career, that everything he tried to do, he succeeded. And in a Bray Wyatt kind of way, it isn't always about wins, and it's not always about wins and losses. It's projecting the direction that their career would take, and actually being right on the predictions, almost premonitions.
Yeah,
they need to. If they haven't already done that, they need to start doing it. I've got Kross winning.
Okay. I agree. I don't think Sammy needs to win. Sammy is almost bulletproof at this point. Karrion Kross needs to win.
Yeah. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Number.
Also a 7. I would like to think that I'm a little bit more involved with this, but I'm going to be mad that I'm saying this. This feels like Phase 5 of the MCU.
We're past Endgame.
Yeah.
This is Black Widow.
Yeah. And I'm mad for saying that because I've always tried to be a defender of the later phases of the MCU. So me saying that and admitting that Phase 5 is less than the first few phases is kind of hard to say. But that's what this match feels like. It's probably like when it comes to the Bloodline stuff, bro, the Bloodline, we're already past Endgame. Bloodline Endgame happened and went, and it's still going on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, there are little cool things here and there with the new Bloodline, like
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, like Jacob Fatu. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I like Jacob Fatu, but there's a lot of Ant-Man in there. There's a lot of Ant-Man motherfuckers in there.
Who's the Jonathan Majors in the Bloodline?
Oh, God. Solo. You know what I mean?
30-second detour. Have you seen Fantastic Four?
We're in Thor Love and Thunder territory, says Robert Bennett.
Have you seen Fantastic Four?
Yes, I have.
What'd you think?
I fucking loved it. I really liked it. I thought it was very fun. I thought it wasn't overly complicated, but it did introduce the new elements that we're going with. So it was a good jumping off point of, hey, now we're restarting some shit. You got Galactus. You got, spoiler alert.
Titty Surfer?
Yeah. Spoiler alert. You got Galactus. You got Silver Surfer. You got Doom. Shit's about to go down. Like, oh, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Did you watch Superman?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I wanted to, but I had to decide budget which one would I rather spend money on, and I picked Fantastic Four.
So it's weird that we're having this conversation because I'm gonna run through this real quick. It felt like wrestling.
Robert says the Superman was better.
Oh, let me get this thought out.
Go ahead, get it out.
Superman is AEW booking because there's a lot of stuff that happens in that movie, and they don't give it time to breathe.
Okay.
WWE is Fantastic Four. It's pretty straightforward. Aim for the kids. It doesn't take a lot for you to get on the plot.
Yeah.
And they take you where you think you're going, and you go where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
And both were good.
Yeah.
I like them both. One made me like one more than the other because of the reaction of the other, but that's not to say, oh, PlayStation sucks. I'm an Xbox guy. No, PlayStation and Xbox, they're both good. They got their reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Superman and Fantastic Four are both good.
Okay.
And that last clip with fucking Doom, man.
Arnold said, I like turtles. Yeah.
Where were we?
We were talking about
Reigns and Uso versus Breaker. Okay, we'll get back on topic. I feel bad for Bronson Reed.
Okay.
Because Rollins being flamboyant and being all like a walking art museum whenever he comes out to the ring, and then Breaker with his charisma and his personality, and he is definitely the Sean to Reed's Jannetty. I almost feel bad because Bronson felt like he was worth so much more when he injured Rollins with the 12,000 tsunamis. And then he comes back and they're in the fucking team. It didn't make sense. And it feels like Bronson's getting the short end of the stick here.
Okay.
He's the guy
overshadowed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if they're going to give him the opportunity to eclipse any of it.
Okay.
With that being said, Reed's taking the pin.
Ooh.
Usually in Money in the Bank history, the Money in the Bank person loses their match
before they
cash in. So Team Rollins is losing before Team Rollins
cashes in. And it's not necessarily Seth that will take the pin. It's Braun. Son.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like that booking. I mean, Arnold said in the live chat that he's got the Seth Riders winning. I wanted to agree with that, but man,
that's good. That's good.
I can't disagree with your logic on that one, man. Your logic is sound.
Yeah.
Naomi
lost to Jade in that fucking Evolution pay-per-view before she cashed in that night too.
It's too soon for more tsunamis. I agree with you, Arnold. Too soon.
I mean, if it wipes out Russia,
hombre, but it also Russia, Japan too. You know,
that's true.
You can't wipe out.
But both. They should be used to it though. They get one every year.
Well.
You got Team Seth Riders.
I'm going to agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to agree with you. That's the other way around. That Bronx is going to eat the pin.
Orton and Jelly Roll against McIntyre and Logan Paul. I understand why we're having this match.
Right, because it's the Hollywood tie-in, attraction match. And
all the flowers in the world for Jelly Roll losing the weight he's lost.
Same.
He looks great.
Yeah. He's on that gas, brother. He's on that Ozempic. I could tell. He's on that gas.
All gas, no break.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I can't talk, so I get it.
It's one thing for a guy like Logan Paul with no wrestling background to be as good as he is, as much as we hate his fucking guts.
Yeah.
On a personal and a television show level. But can you suspend your disbelief enough for Jelly Roll to be an actual wrestler?
I mean, maybe. All right, hopefully.
There it goes.
All right, is it charging? Okay, cool.
We're good. Good ghosts.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but can you suspend your disbelief enough for Jelly Roll? And what does that say that anyone can walk in and just do it?
I want to give Jelly Roll a fair shake because of the track record of how the Triple H era is handling celebrity wrestlers. Bad Bunny, proven to be good. Logan Paul, proven to be good despite. And Travis Scott, proven to be bad, and they kicked him to the curb. Yeah. They're using the performance center to do what they didn't do with fucking Jeremy Piven and the Jackass Bot guys and stuff like that. They're trying to actually train these folks and weed them out. So if you show up and you're a shithead like Travis Scott, hit the bricks, toots.
Yeah.
But if you put in the work, all right, Baboni, sí, venga, sí, mi amigo, dale. Okay,
you'll co-main in your country.
Damian Priest, dale. Y se puede, wepa. You know, like, cool. Let's do it.
Speed.
Yeah.
Ate a spear like a mofo.
He did. So, am I willing to give Jelly Roll a shot? I'm willing to give him a shot. But my hopes aren't all that high. Yeah. And if I had to cut a match from this card, like that exercise we did earlier, this match is getting cut, right? Because I, as a hardcore wrestling fan, not a filthy casual, I don't need celebrities in my wrestling. And I especially don't need any more Logan Paul. But I get it. He's a good wrestler, so I can't give him the hate, but I'm still going to hate on him because
he definitely won't be making the Japan tour in October.
Yeah.
I can't argue against anything you said.
Okay.
But unfortunately, because of its popularity, there's a reason why it's on this card. So as much as I want to cut it,
you can't.
I can't.
I give it a 5.
I'm also at a 5.
Jelly Roll wins.
No.
You're not going to have a celebrity go over?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Logan Paul or Jay Leno, it's Logan Paul. Logan Paul or Jelly Roll, it's Logan Paul. Logan Paul or Snooki, it's fucking Logan Paul. So,
all right,
yeah.
Logan Paul or
God. I can't suspend my disbelief.
Trick question. Logan Paul is God.
Yeah. Yes. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Women's tag title.
I mean, this could be interesting. I'll give it a 7 also. Mostly because of what they've been doing with Charlotte and Alexa. I think it's interesting to see that curve, that arc that they're trying to do with Charlotte. Mm-hmm. They're trying to make Charlotte palatable by the people that have been soured by Charlotte, the people that have chronic Charlotte fatigue. It's not just Charlotte fatigue now; it's chronic Charlotte fatigue.
This is the most I've liked Charlotte since she was in NXT.
Yeah, so they're helping, and Roxy and Raquel. I like them as a team. I think there's a good chemistry there. You know, the Chicana connection there. Tejanas. That's cool. The Tejanas, La Chingonas. I like it. I don't know if these two teams together have enough of a storyline between them, but they both have individual storylines for their own team, which is enough to make it at least a 7.
Yeah.
I think I have the Chicanas retaining.
I do as well.
And that furthers the interest of the story of what's happening with Alexa and Charlotte.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
5, Judgment Day returns.
The Valley Girls. Yeah, I think that's what we call them, the Valley Girls. The Rio Grande Valley Girls.
Tiffany Stratton against Jade Cargill for the women's WWE title.
It's Tiffany versus Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up, Tiffany versus Jade.
As of now, yes. That could change on Friday because we have tomorrow for SmackDown.
Yeah. 8. Man, I've been wanting Jade to get her shine. Fortunately, she was injured, but had a really good story while she was injured. Came back to a really good story. The reason why I'm not at like a 9 or a 10 is because it's Jade versus Tiff and not Jade versus Naomi.
So you want a 4th match between Jade and Naomi
for the title, for all the marbles. Bury the hatchet here. This is the blow off. Right?
Okay.
But it's not, because they're, I guess, different brands. So the thing that she won got her a shot against Tiffy, which cool. I also really like Tiffy. And I think Tiffy has proven herself to be a really, really good champion. But I really want Jade to be a really good champion. So it's a mini immovable force or irresistible force versus if I can say it. Irresistible force versus immovable object. A mini amount of that. It's not like completely, but it's like, oh, you got two of your young, promising women that are both at that top that are going to try to fight it out to determine who's going to stay on top. Like this is important.
I had no idea what I was going to grade this sitting down.
That's not how rubber matches work. I get it. 10. You're at a fucking 10. Tell me why I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
I got Jade winning.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
I have no idea where the fuck this could go.
Okay.
And there's not many matches left in professional wrestling where you have that feeling of, I don't know what to expect. I'm going to just sit my ass down and watch.
Okay.
I won't be mad with either one of them winning. I won't be mad at either of them losing. I won't be mad with a draw. I won't be mad with shenanigans. This has to be the litmus test for Jade Cargill. This is why they brought her in. All the potential in AEW, and they never once tried to put her in the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has the opportunity after a great debut at the Royal Rumble and great storyline leading up to this. Her matches with Naomi, which you can definitely say Naomi carried a lot of that. But I don't think Jade did anything to make them bad or worse. She wasn't an anchor. That ship was sailing, even if Naomi was the one steering it.
Yeah.
And now It's Jade's time to see if she can handle it. It's Stratton's time to see if she can call it.
Yeah.
So this could be this low key could be in 5 years what Rhea Ripley and Io Sky is right now.
Okay.
I'm at a fucking 10. 10. I don't give a fuck. This outcome.
Okay.
I want it. I will make time to watch this live.
Okay. You know what? You talked me up to an 8. You convinced me.
Yeah.
I'm at an 8.
And you got Jade winning.
I got Jade winning.
And there's no more money in the bank, so Jade's running with it.
Jade's running with it. You're going to have Jade and Naomi, both champs on different brands. And the Twitter beef is going to be chef's kiss. That tweef. Well, now it's X. So is it X? X beef?
No, nah, fuck it.
Okay. Tweef. Still tweef.
Still.
Twitter beef.
Still tweef to me, damn it.
Still tweef to me. Neither has been the carrier in their biggest matches. You're right, Arnold. They're both still relatively new. You're right. Yeah, this could have some intrigue on it.
Gunther versus Punk ending Saturday night for the men's world title.
9.
No, it's not a yes or no. It's a number 1 to 10.
9 way.
Okay, 9. Okay. What's keeping you from busting that load?
Goldberg.
Really?
Yeah.
If the Goldberg match watered Gunther down for you?
If I had more time with Punk and if I didn't have the Goldberg run or the Gunther run interrupted with Goldberg and doing that whole thing and the botch of Goldberg's speech cut short and like, man, I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Just give me more of what's going on with Punk and Gunther. And if we had that extra week or two of build, I would have been more satisfied with it.
Gotcha.
Arnold says Punk 10 wins. Seth cashes in. I think I got Gunther winning.
I'm also at a 9.
Okay. Whoops, keeping you from busting that 10 nut.
I don't think Gunther is on the level of Punk promo-wise.
Oh, for sure.
Sell his end of the match.
Okay.
It's bell to bell that's the attraction of Gunther.
Yeah.
And that attraction, I could say confidently, as of now in 2025, bell to bell, Gunther's attraction outranks Punk's. Ooh. Punk's mic work is what's selling this match. Gunther's actual ring work is what's going to make the match worth it.
Okay.
At this point, the question is, does Seth interfere in the match and make it a 3-way, or does
he do a cash in?
Or does he cash in after Punk wins? He had some beef with Gunther months ago.
Right.
Does he help Punk win to take the belt from Punk?
Yes.
Because I still don't understand Macho Man Seth Rollins' character now, and I won't know what he becomes if Seth cashes in and takes the belt from Gunther.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is he a heel that is validated in all of his heelish moves, or is he a face with a heel Heyman, a heel Braun, a heel Bronson, and the fans still singing his fucking music? We have to remind the fans that we're not supposed to be cheering for Rollins. Rollins has to take the belt from Punk. Although I like to watch the world burn sometimes. What if he does take it from Gunther? And we had the same situation before. Punk couldn't beat Seth in the cage match because Roman threw Seth out. Mm-hmm. And now Punk couldn't beat Gunther for the belt. Seth had to take it from him. Title, yeah. Had to take it from Gunther, not from Punk. There's a lot of there. There's a lot of marinating there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm at a 9.
Okay.
I'm jaded. I've got it's wrestling. It sometimes doesn't make sense. I have Rollins winning.
Okay.
I have Rollins winning.
Okay. Man, that. So you think it's a 3-way, and Rollins is going to pin Punk? not a match after those two are done. Because that's what it sounds like to me, the way you're predicting that.
I definitely don't have Rollins cashing in on Gunther post-match.
Okay.
But what if Seth does what he did before the first Money in the Bank and he beats Gunther while Punk watches in the corner?
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
That's a hell of a...
That's
that kind of finish warrants 2 nights if you're going to do some crazy shit with Cena and Cody.
Okay.
On the Sunday.
Okay. I think I'll go with the prediction if it'll be a 3-way and Seth just beats Punk.
Gunther's chops speak for themselves. Hector's got it.
Yeah.
On a Saturday, alone, what's that card looking like to you?
Man, that's looking like a solid 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
7. I think the 5 drags it down.
Okay.
And Sunday,
night 2.
Wyatt 6, Andrade and Phoenix, DIY, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, 6-man tag, TLC for the tag titles. A TLC match that we just took off a match of the year list tonight. And we got another one, and you're at a 10.
I'm at 10, bro. This is going to be a fucking car crash and a half the good way. High spots, flippy dippies, doing crazy creative shit. Not necessarily gory, but there might be a little bit of blood. I don't know, but yeah, I'm down. And this has the feel to me of one of the WrestleMania Money in the Banks for me. This is SummerSlam TLC, so I get it. It's not quite the same thing, but that's what it feels. It feels like this is more important than what it should be because, fuck, there's so much crazy shit that could happen in this match, right? And everybody in that match is entertaining. The one thing that I might take some points away, but I'm not gonna because I'm not gonna let myself get too bummed is why is it Andrade and Phoenix? But we already talked about that. Well, I don't know why these guys are a team, but I'd rather it be the Lucha Bros, but whatever, man. But like if I ignore that.
Pence is not even on this card.
Yeah, this match is going to be fire. So who do I got winning? I think the 6. Why is 6? They're still going to...
I expect all of them to be there ringside, getting involved.
Yeah. Arnold says DIY, and he's a 10. He's a 10 for what it can be. And the Mexicans are going to be flying around. Luchando way.
I'm at a 9 solely because I haven't been watching the product enough to be invested in all of the teams.
Okay.
Because there's clips that I see, and this has been in the span of like 4 weeks. Are the Street Profits a heel team or a face team?
Yes. All the heel teams and face teams are like basically teaming up to try to take out the 6 because friend of my enemy is the friend's enemy or whatever it is. What's the saying?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There you go. Yeah. So there's heels, their faces, they're teaming up together to take out the 6 who aren't heels or faces. They're just scary. They're los spookies.
I'm expecting a 10 or 15 second voice clip of Bray Wyatt introducing them out to this match.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Who would have thought that the Wyatt 6 would be in this kind of match in SummerSlam?
Yeah.
On a 2-night weekend that we've all got fucking 10s for. Well,
yeah.
I'm almost at a 10, but most of us got 10s for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna add fuel to that fire. I've got the Wyatt 6 retaining.
Okay, cool. We both do then.
Becky Lynch versus Lyria Valkyria, women's title, IC title.
3, cut it, get it out. I don't need to see this again. I'm tired of Becky and Valkyria. I wish that Valkyria, like, I'm glad that they gave her such a prominent main event spot. Not even main event, but like it's just a prominent spot, right? It's the IC title. They're really trying to make it happen. But bro, every single match is with fucking Becky. Yeah. Like, This is
or Bailey.
This is their 17th match together or something. Like, I know it's not, but goddamn, it feels like it. I'm already tired of these two. Get these two away from each other. If you're gonna bring somebody up, you're just gonna put them in the same match, and same match, and same match, and same match, and same match. Like, fuck, dude, I'm tired of this. Yeah. Like, they're new, but she already feels old.
Becky or
no, Lyra. Valkyria, she already feels old because I just keep seeing her with the same thing over and over. Mm-hmm. Damn, like I still have the new car smell with the Jane and Tiffy. They've been around longer than Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah,
but
they've established more of a run.
Yeah, Lyra. But they've put a lot of fucking miles on this one fucking feud with her and Becky.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
I'm waiting for the KFC sponsorship. I'm also at a 3. This should be on SmackDown or on Raw.
Yeah. This is the feud that won't die. You're right, Arnold. This feud won't die. Die already.
Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the men's Intercontinental title.
7.
8.
Okay.
And the reason I'm at an 8, have you seen the clips online of Mysterio in freaking AAA?
Yeah.
The goosebumps, the zoom in on the goosebumps and the hair standing on his arm when he was cutting that promo. Fuck.
Yeah.
I've got
Dirty Dom winning. AJ's a man of a certain age now. He's going to be putting other people over. That's what he should be doing. And right now, one of the hottest things on your roster is Dominic. You can't take the title off of Dominic. Not now. Not to put it on AJ. Dominic's winning.
Dominic's losing.
What?
And I'll tell you why. The one thing that I have not been a fan of is visually, myself as a wrestling fan, a somewhat knowledgeable wrestling fan, seeing the tears in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Where TNA is only as good to feud with NXT, not anyone in the main roster. Randy Orton excluded at WrestleMania.
Okay.
So why is your Intercontinental Champion in a 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship? Does that make the AAA Championship better, or does it cheapen it to the level of the Intercontinental to a mid-card title? I have AJ Styles winning because I have Dominic taking the belt from Vikingo in Triple Mania.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dominic taking the AAA. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Wow.
He's gonna run that shit for at least the next 6 months.
Wow.
He's gonna be on Raw with the Mega Championship. We're gonna get Dom versus Vikingo at some point at one of these fucking shows on WWE television, not on AAA YouTube channel. This is gonna be a thing.
Hector saying the same thing in the live chat. He says, "Hot take: I have the Fatal 4-Way for the Mega Championship in AAA. Winning the alternative spot on our list, and Dom will win the title."
Yeah. I'd go one step further. He does, in typical wrestling fashion, he does not pin Vikingo. He pins fucking Dragon Lee. And so Vikingo loses the title without being pinned, and that's how the story goes for the next few months. And the reason I say all that is because that Mega Championship is not going to look mega when he's got a mid-card title in WWE next to him.
Okay.
You know,
so he's going to lose.
You can't lose any prestige for the Mega title by being mid-card. Dominic, regardless of he's wrestling for that title, and regardless of how many mid-carders have become world champions, Dominic needs to not have that title so that you don't conflate the importance of the Mega title. So Dominic's winning it. Dominic's losing at SummerSlam. Dominic's taking the belt from Dragon. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Who's the fourth guy in that match?
Grande Americano.
Oh, that's right. That's
number
right.
2.
That's right.
Oh shit! There's fucking 3 of them now.
Yeah. Pete. Pete Dunne.
I see why y'all want a wall now. I fucking get. I'm not supposed to because I can't stand your fucking guts sometimes. But God, I get it now. Fuck.
Wow. This promo at AAA says it all. The crowning of the Knicks Ray. Okay. Yo, man, damn, that's a hot fucking take.
Hot enough that I'm watching that shit live too.
Okay.
Triple Mania, I'm watching that with a Corona in my hand.
When is it?
August 16th.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Free on the YouTubes.
Okay.
Yeah. Solo Sikoa versus cage match. US strap for the men.
When we were talking about cutting, I was on the fence about this one. Not because of Jacob Fatu. I really like Jacob Fatu. I think I'm on the bandwagon just like everybody else is, but I'm kind of off of the Solo bandwagon, and I'm also off of phase 5 of the Bloodline.
I'm going to focus on the positive here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a 9 for me.
Yeah.
You might
a
not
9.
Have, you might not have watched this.
9.
You might not have watched this back in the day.
All right.
MLW War Chamber, which was basically a one-ringed War Games. Mm-hmm. Jacob Fatu doing the things he does in the steel cage.
Yeah.
This is going to be another coming out party for people in the back that didn't see it before.
Okay, that's
the shit that Fatu can do inside a cage.
Okay.
And I think Solo can guide him through.
I hope I'm pleasantly surprised. I am at a 6.
I got Fatu taking the belt back.
Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah. I mean, he's definitely the person that's more over, and I'm not too sure about Solo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That was Arnold's first Fatu match because it was free on YouTube, that War Chamber match.
You showed us this match, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did. I was complaining about the one cameraman being in the corner. The cable and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was that Bush League.
Yeah.
Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Menage for the women's world title. God damn!
10.
So we're basically swapping out fucking Bianca Belair for Naomi.
Yeah.
And we're running back WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at a 10 on this. The story is good. This is basically the rematch of a match of the year candidate, right?
Yeah.
And it is more legitimized. It's not a surprise with the Money in the Bank cash in. All right, let's see what you can actually do with it being an actual 3-way with Rhea and Io ready to go.
Yeah.
Is this going to legitimize Naomi? Was Naomi a flash in the pan?
After the promo the night after she won that title, she is not a flash in the pan. No. I'll go once. Ooh. Okay. I'll say it.
So can Rhea get it done, but only against Naomi and not Io? Does she win the title by being Naomi?
Naomi has more clout than Bianca Belair right now.
Okay. So does that mean Naomi fucking retains?
Yeah.
Retains against both of them. Oh my God.
Who did she pin in that fucking Evolution match? Did she pin Io or did she pin Bianca Ripley? Whoever it was, she's pinning the other one.
Okay.
She's pinning the other
Arnold's
one.
at an 11.
Fuck, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
And it's weird because Bianca's got that gimmick with the whip hair. And even Naomi's character, promo, and work since she's come back with this heel persona, ever since her return from fucking TNA as Trinity, has been fucking miles better than Bianca Belair. Yeah, I don't blame him. Don't set yourself up for disappointment, though.
Okay.
But, yeah, Naomi's winning.
You got Naomi.
I got Naomi winning.
I would like to think that Rhea's winning by beating Naomi, but not beating Io. And Io has another claim. Oh, fuck. And then hot potato back to Io. Why? Because Rhea can't beat Io.
I'm going to piss off some people right now.
Okay.
This triple threat should main event night 1.
Woo! Yeah. All right. What if Io wins clean by beating Rhea in this 3-way? Dude, there are so many different ways that this match can end that is perfect and also trolling at the same time. Whoever wins this is a perfect, but it's also a troll. I don't know. I'm going to be entertained. I'm going to be very sports entertained. Hector's also at 11. He says Naomi will win. Naomi will be introducing her new faction. I see Lash Legend with her. Oh, shit.
Faction is more than 2 people, bro. You got to give me a third.
Who else you got? Oh, well, you know, Big Jim. Big Jim. Big Jim ain't doing nothing.
Fuck it.
He ain't doing nothing.
Bring
in phase
back
5.
Tamina.
Bring back Tamina. Get the fuck out of here. Jada, Miss Parker. Who, Miss Parker? The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Hey, Miss Parker.
That's a fucking faction right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Naomi, Jada, Lash Legend, and Big Jim.
Cody versus Cena for the WWE title. Rematch from Mania.
9. Cena wins. Cena keeps it going. He's still got a half a year to go.
Less than half a year.
A little bit less than half a year, you're right. Unless he's not actually retiring at the end of the year and he's keeping that belt all the way to Mania.
Arnold is reminding me why I'm giving it what I'm about to give it.
Okay.
I'm at a 6.
Redemption match for Mania. Okay.
Because bell to bell, that match was
at Mania.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Number one, they've learned from their mistakes between the bells, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, they've erased dead weight with the whole Travis Scott crap.
Okay.
Maybe even the whole Rock stuff, because the Rock hasn't come back at all for any of this. I'm giving myself a lot of room to be pleasantly surprised. But I've been hearing a lot of stuff online. I don't know where this is coming from, but I've heard a lot of stuff online that people are expecting a double turn in this match. That Cody goes heel and Cena becomes redeems himself for the whole fucking Rock shit.
I don't want Cena to become face again.
I don't want Cody to become heel yet.
Fair.
Because right now, even as a heel, he wouldn't be a better heel than Cena.
Fair.
So why?
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah.
Stay in your lane. No. Do what you do next year.
You know what? The rubber match at WrestleMania is where the double turn happens. Cena retires as a babyface. Being beat by Cody.
You're hitching on my bandwagon that Cena's not retiring at the end of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
Cena retires at Mania with a double turn. Cena retires as a face, but loses to a heel Cody because Cody did some underhanded tactics because he got frustrated here at SummerSlam and got frustrated at Mania last year.
Got you.
And we finally get the Cody heel turn, and Cena retires as a face. Thank you, Cena. At Mania, and he's gone. Rides off into the sunset.
What does your Sunday look like? That's a solid 8 for me.
That might be an 8.5.
Yeah. We
got 2 10s on there.
Overall.
Well, a 10 and a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall. 8 total. 8 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
Yeah. No, Abel, Cena said calendar year. You're right. He did. You're 100% right.
Are you taking in Smarch, though?
Lousy Smarch weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cena wins. Cody will turn heel, piggybacking off of the Kevin Owens line crossing. That's what Hector says. Being pushed too far. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we go,
any
plans to do any kind of jobs?
Yes,
in the wrestling business.
As long as I didn't get unbooked because of my Hogan, my Hogan,
your Hoganese,
my Hogan opinions. Yeah. There is the next Riot Wrestling Federation is going to come up this month here now, August. I know today's the 31st of July, but I'm trying to look for the actual date here. March to Madness, August the 23rd. So yeah, this is a tournament to crown the Riot Macho Madness title. So it's a tribute to Macho Man in March. And yeah, so March to Madness come on out August the 23rd. That's my next gig. Got Santa Fe, Texas, at the Stuttgarten. So right there where Booker's Place used to be, a Mall of the Mainland, but on the other side where Stuttgarten is, they opened up the inside part of that, and there's like a little place where you can set up a ring. So yeah, next to Stuttgarten, and they have beer, drinks, and they also have food. It's indoors, and hopefully the AC is working this time, because that's the whole reason why we went indoors during the summer, because it's hot. And we wanted AC, and the AC wasn't working last time, but they've had over 2 months to get it fixed. So hopefully it works. But yeah, that's my next show, right? Wrestling Federation.
Awesome. Yeah. That's it.
All right,
that's the show, man.
That's the show. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy. Oh.